All right, we got something a bit different today. Before the live com, I'm going to do a sort of analysis of this game that I played a while ago. It's a case study in how to beat the engineer monkey, which is considered one of the best towers in the game, and any strategy using it, usually Ninja Farm Engie, is usually considered one of the best strategies in the game because of the money that you can get from the balloon trap, especially into the round 20s, where you can be super duper aggressive to your opponent because of all the money that you get from the balloon trap because of the tons and tons of AI that is sent through from between like round 16 and honestly 32. So this is just a case study in how to beat the engineer. So you will notice that I anti-stalled rounds 1 and 2, and then I placed the tack shooter up there in that spot where it's the earliest spot where the tack shooter is effective. So instead of placing it in the other two bends, I placed it in the first one, which means that the rounds will go by slightly quicker because of that anti-stall position. Also, I am layering blues into round 4, which is an aggressive play that you need to be able to do when you're playing with when you're playing against Engie, because the goal here is to anti-stall and drain as much as possible early game, so that mid game you can be aggressive with rushes and they won't have enough money to defend them because you've been aggressive all game and they've had to get defense. So what we're doing here is he's gotten up his plantation at this point, but we forced a 1-1 engineer, which is a very expensive upgrade, and we're gonna be forcing a ton more defense here throughout rounds 6 and 7 by sending a ton of spaced black balloons, which the engineer has a really tough time defending against. He has to actually get up another sentry gun in order to defend these, because the 1-1 engineer by itself will leak so much to all these space blacks, especially layered in with round 7 AI. So right now our farms are approximately equal, but we've got a gigantic eco lead. Like, I think we must have at least a 50 eco lead, which is huge. If I remember correctly, he goes for his second plantation here, which is going to cost him a lot of lives. Yeah, there it is. So we send him yellows because of him going for that second plantation. We know that this is going to cause him a ton of leaks because the engineer doesn't do very well against group balloons. He has to burn all of his spikes here, and he leaks down to 2 lives. 2 lives. He didn't boost though, so good for him. I would have personally just burnt a boost to save 90 whatever lives he burnt, but that's just me. So at this point, I'm going to send him a gigantic round 10 rush so that he has to get up a balloon trap, which he does, but it didn't place the balloon trap early enough, so he had to get up a balloon trap at the bottom to defend the leads that snuck through his cleansing foam at the top. So that's good. So we've gotten him to sell a farm. We've gotten him to buy and sell a balloon trap at the back, which also costs him money. So at this point, he doesn't have enough money to sabo, because in order to defend an all-out, you need to sabo with an engineer. So we just send him a gigantic rainbow rush, and he doesn't have the micro to defend, and he also doesn't have the money to defend because of our aggression the entire game. So that's a good way to defeat Engie reliably. Just be aggressive, and you'll usually win. You know, I really love it when you hit the record button and it's not actually recording. That's just my favorite thing, you know? Alright, BFB Coliseum boost only, let's get it. This guy, DC for top 100. I'm not going to DC for top 100 because I kind of want to win this game. Or at the very least get some decent content. Park is a Cobra map. That's not Cobra, that's Cobra. So to go tack or to go bomb, that is a question. Tack or bomb? I mean, I want to go bomb, it's a better tower, but the problem is regen leads. We're going to see how to defend regen leads. If he's smart and sends us a bunch of them, I want to be able to defend them, so like I need to learn how to do that. So we're gonna try bomb. We're gonna anti-stall round 1 a decent amount. He's gonna go with the Cobra as well, so I'm glad we went with the bomb instead of the tack, because the Cobra bomb mortar is better at defending Cobra balloon adjustment than is Cobra tack mortar. So we've got our 2 wired funds here. We're going to go up to 275 ego, and by the end of round 3 we should be able to afford our 0-0 mortar. So let's see how this goes. Or I'm sorry, not the end of round 3, the beginning of round 3. So right here in a second, there it is. So perfectly afforded that. Let me put it back down here so we can catch some of those leaks. I'm going to put it up here. We're actually going to get this rapid reload right now because he's going to be sending eco, so might as well. Just going to send some blues now. It's a pretty standard start. So the question is going to be if he has a tack shooter or if he has the bomb tower, because the tack shooter, as I said before, is a little bit worse at defending off balloon adjustment than the cannon. So we'll see how that goes. I'm actually going to put one of these on first to defend that 1 or 2 red balloons that are sneaking off. Sneaking through our mortar. There's actually 3 this time. Awesome. Put that back on strong. Sweaty plays, you know, sweaty plays. So we're going to need a Bernie stuff here in a second. He already has the Bernie stuff. I think he sort of prematurely got that, but that's just me. I'm going to send him some blacks. See how these do. So our Bernie stuff should defend for the most part these black balloons. Unless it just doesn't. What gives? Alright, I guess we're going to need to get up another Cobra. And hopefully that defends. Hopefully. The Bernie stuff shouldn't be doing this badly. I'm not sure why it is. Maybe because it's not accurate? I don't know. I don't get it. Why are we still leaking? Like, we shouldn't be leaking at all. Also, I'm going to send him he is going with a attack shooter, alright. I'm going to send him a gigantic boosted yellow rush. If he does the same, we're just going to tower boost it. I'm fine with that. We've got $1,700, so I'm confident that we'll be able to defend. We can also get up a cluster if we need to, but he shouldn't be able to defend this without getting up more defense, so I'm confident that we'll force something here. Yeah, we forced a blade shooter, so I'm happy with this rush, and we got a ton of eco out of that. I want to go up to 6. I want to go up to 6 and 6 actually, just cause. This is a bad idea, but because we're not going to be able to defend against the leads, but I don't care. You know, I just don't care. Put that on strong. All right, we're leaking a lot now. This is bad. I'm gonna get up a cannon. We might need to spike a few things. Spike that. Spike that. I'm gonna send him some regen leads. Actually, that might do some damage, even with his tack shooter. All right, we're getting up a cluster. I don't like how much we're leaking. This is bad. Especially because round 12 you can send boosted camo pinks, which would do some damage. I want to see if he has camo detection. He does. Alright. So we're going to send him some space eco as well. We're going to get up some more Cobras for money purposes and for defensive purposes. Hopefully we can defend against all this. Yeah, we're fine. So yeah, the Cobras now are mostly actually for defensive purposes because the mortar cannon combo has trouble against zebras and blacks. So these Cobras should be able to shred through a lot of those layers, and that should help us defend. We've got a fat ego though right now, 702 ego with a Cobra, with using Cobra. By round 15, that's amazing. He's already balloon adjusting for some reason, so we're going to put this down here. We're going to leak a bit, actually, to these camos. I'm going to get up another mortar. We're going to send him some leads. We're not going to start adjusting him until round 18. We might actually need to boost this. Yeah, I'm going to boost that. Fine boosting that. We might need we forced a boost on his side without even balloon adjusting, so that's good for us. The move might be... what's the move? We might need a balloon impact. I might actually also need a third mortar to defend against his leads. Yeah, we're going to get a balloon impact right now, I don't care. I'm also going to get another 3-0 cannon. I think right about here. And we'll see if this defends. So we need to be careful because camos can still sneak through 2 mortars. Although I don't think that's going to do anything to us. And get this up. Alright, we need to boost that. How did that camo pink get through? Alright, I'm going to get up another mortar. That should defend against all these camos. What am I doing? I need to balloon adjust him. Alright, this should start hurting him a lot, especially mixed with these leads. Actually, I'm going to wait for round 20. He might all out us. If he does, we've got an easy defend. I'm going to keep adjusting. He's all outing? That shouldn't do anything, actually, because of these cobras. Right? Like, we should be fine, right? Nope, we're not fine. We need to boost that. Alright, well, we've got no more boosts left, so if he sends another annoying rush, we're going to have to mortar stall. We're going to get some more balloon adjustments here. I think we've maxed out our balloon adjustments. Yeah, it looks like we have. He's maelstroming. Alright, he's rushing. Why can't I sell these? Good lord. So we're going to mortar stall that. We're going to get up this. We're going to get up this. We're going to get up this. We're going to sell that. Mortar stall again. We could counter. That might be smart, but I think we can actually defend this. Even if he sends camos over top, we've got the mortar stall. Alright, why aren't they stalled? Those balloons were getting on my nerves. So he's got no camo detection, so I think we won this game. And we can mortar stall again. And yeah, we won this game. GG. Whew! Alright, that was intense. That micro at the end was horrible, but we made it work. See you guys in the next game. Alright, we got our next opponent, Prodigy. Which means that he's probably good, but he's not even on prestige. So, Prodigy, more like shitty. That was horrible. Hydro Dam, I don't really like this map because all outs are really good. Like all out round 13 rushes are pretty difficult to defend against with Boat Farm Wizard, but Boat Farm Boomer is just not a good strategy on this map because there's no boomer spots near the end of the map. So defending all out round 20s is really hard. You know, that's the map we were given, so that's the map we're going to play. Unlucky. He's actually going to start off with a boat. I'm going to start off with a farm because I think we'll get a couple more bananas. Yeah, we should be able to get at least one more banana than him because of his boat start rather than a farm start. Let's see how this goes. I'm not going to go for my more bananas because that would cause us to leak a bit. We're going to just send some balloons to force a grape shot. He's probably going to go for his more bananas instead of the grape shot, but that's fine. Never mind, he did go for his grape shot instead of a more bananas. So we're already like $120, maybe $180 ahead of him in terms of farm income. He's starting to send us reds now, so we're going to put that on last. And he's going to layer into round 4, which is smart. We're going to do the same. Although he's sending space blues now, which is not as smart. We're going to layer into round 4 with grouped blues and then pinks. and we'll see how this goes. We're going to force the faster shooting. Yeah, he's already got the faster shooting. We're going to put this on close. I want to see, depending on how many sends, we might have to get the faster shooting up. Yeah, we do. All right. So I don't want to keep leaking, so we got the faster shooting up. He ended up spiking a bit, and he leaked more than we did, so that's awesome. So we've got an eco lead, we've got a lives lead, and we've got a spike lead. He's got a slight farm lead on us, though, so... but all in all, I think at this point we're winning the game. So we're going to send him a ton of blacks next round. We might do a small green rush on round 7. I'm not sure. It depends on how much money we have. We're going to need to get up a boat to defend against these blacks. So he's already got his grape shot up. We're going to do the same. Alright, how are we leaking so much? I don't understand. Yeah, I don't understand why we're leaking so much. He's leaking too, so that's not terrible, but we're going to send him a gigantic green rush here because he stopped sending us and he just went for his farm, so that's perfect. He's going to boost that immediately, which makes him really open to yellows round 8, so we got to keep that in mind. If he sends us yellows, I'm fine boosting. We're going to force a ton of defense though here because he's down a boost and he just got his farm up, so he doesn't have too much money. We're going to force him to sell that farm. Yeah, you have to sell that farm. Sell the farm or you're dead. He sold the farm. He might still be dead. Spike. Is he dead? Well done. So we forced him to sell the farm. We got a ton of eco from that, but now we're a bit open to a round 8 rush. He rebought the farm and sold his boats, but that's fine for us because we've got a 492 eco on hydro. I mean, that's nuts. So he's going to be using the boomer, which means that we have to be careful because round 11 rushes are going to be deadly because we can't boost under any circumstances to a round 11 rush. Surprised he didn't send one. Interesting. So we're going to send him a camo lead to force the cannon ship. If he all outs, we're going to need some decent micro to defend, but I think we can. I think we'll be able to. You just sold something? Oh, he sold one of his boats to get up a cannon ship. 2 lives! I'm going to facepalm that. He might all out us because of his low life count. I'm scared. I'm going to get up this destroyer and put it on strong. Actually, I'm going to leave it on first. So we're going to wait a second, wait for him to get up his farm for us to get ours because I'm scared. He's saving up money. I know he is. I know he's just waiting for me to place his farm to send me something. So we're going to oblige. I want to see how he defends this. We're going to act like we sent a camo ceramic and then boost some pinks at him. We forced the boost. That's awesome. So he might send us a decent sized rush here. So we're going to get up another destroyer right away. I'm content with playing this passively because first of all, we've got a small late game advantage and we've got a gigantic eco advantage. So I'm fine with just playing this passive, letting him drag this game on a little bit so that we can get a ton of money from our eco. Round 18 Moabs followed by regen rainbows might be a move. I'm sending him a Moab 100%, but he might send me one and follow it with a ton of rainbows. I've seen that happen before. No, he's going to follow it with a bunch of leads. Alright, that was a beautiful clutch tornado there, but we kind of defended, like we over-defended that a bit with the boat spam, but I didn't want to boost there because if we boosted there, we wouldn't be able to defend a secondary rush. Although he boosted, so I guess we could have gotten away with boosting ourselves, because he couldn't have boosted a secondary rush at us. I'm going to send him a decent sized rush right now. I don't know what to do. I think we have to rush him now. I think we have to all out. Yeah, we 100% have to all out. And then rainbows over the top. There's no way he defends this, right? Gotta get this up. Boost. He's dead. Yeah, alright. Alright, that was an intense game, but a good one. So we're going to toss him a good game.